Hey, today we're doing a little video to talk about this HST holiday we have going on in Canada, and specifically in Ontario, as the tax break involves both the GST and the HST, which amounts to a 13% reduction for people on their purchases. Now, I don't like to mix politics and business, but I got to say on this one, this is really dumb. This is just not smart. This is a pain in the butt for business owners. The legislation is very unclear as to what is and isn't qualified. I mean, if you really wanted to give people a break, you should have gave them the month of December tax-free on everything, but that's just my opinion. So as it is, the Hobby Center has things that qualify and things that don't qualify, but it's not as straightforward as you think. It's not all model kits or all the, well, I shouldn't say that. One thing that is clear, all puzzles, all jigsaw puzzles are HST exempt from the middle of December till the middle of February. So puzzles are a thing. Magazines, they said magazines, but if you read the fine print, this magazine is not tax exempt. This magazine is. Why is that, you say? Because the law specifically states that the magazine must contain no more than, 5%?
5%.
Of the content is advertising. And in most of the model magazines, there's a ton of advertising in them. And even if it's borderline, I'm not going to sit there and count and figure out the percentage. So all magazines with lots of ads in them, no tax exemption. These other ones that I think are called more like bookazines, they were already possibly exempt from the PST because they could be classed as books. They are definitely HST exempt. So the ones that don't have advertising in them, you'll get a tax break for those. Now, in terms of model kits, the sense of the law is, for most things anyways, that there's an age cap of 14. So they want the tax holiday to be for kids' gifts and kids' things for them to do, like different clothes, toys, and whatnot. We don't do a lot of toys, so most of that does not apply to us. But we are in the business of selling plastic assembly kits. And as we will tell you, or anybody comes in, these are good for kids. These are educational, motivational. They give you that sense of accomplishment when you build them. There's all kinds of benefits to building model kits, as we who do it know. So these are good for kids. We've always said that. So in the case of this is a Airfix quick build, which, as you may or may not know, it's kind of like Legos. It's also ages 6 and up. This will be HST exempt. This is a Gundam kit. This is one of their lower level, kind of introductory level ones. It's an 8+ age group. This will qualify for HST exemption. Now, model cars, that's a whole different ball of wax. The one on my right is age 14 and up. Does not qualify. This one is age 12 and up. This qualifies. So the age is going to be the thing, especially on kits that specify ages on them. This is a wooden model kit of the Avro Aero by Osborne Models. States right on the front, it's for 8 and up. This will qualify for the exemption. So say we're dealing with models that don't have ages on them. I've been doing this for almost 40 years. There's a Tamiya Tiger tank. Retail price of about $50. I can assure you that any kid that can follow a set of instructions and put glue to plastic can build this kit. So I would say this would qualify as under 14. It's, to build it really nice in that, experience counts in that, but no, a younger person could. Now compare and contrast, this is $50, as I said, and it's Tamiya. Clear instructions, good fit. Let's take a Dragon Tiger one, same scale and whatnot. This one's over $100. This one has probably over 400 parts to it. You would not give somebody 14 and under this kit. Like, seriously. It's not intended for that age, and we can't really sell it. So basically our rule of thumb is if a CRA auditor was sitting here talking to us and he said, this does not qualify, well, we'd have to agree with him. So if you're getting the sense that this is a lot of fly by the seat of your pants and make it up as you go, it certainly is. And at the end of the day, the people you would have to be answerable are CRA if they come in and say, why did you sell this or sell that? Or, it was reported that you did this or did that. You have to be accountable for your actions after the fact. So you can interpret things to a point, And after that, they may say, yeah, no. And then they'll claw it back and they'll charge you a fine for that. Plus all the time they waste doing it. But that's a whole other thing. So in some cases, we may ask your help for this. When you come to the counter and you purchase a kit and we look at it and we think, well, that's probably not a qualifier. But if you tell me you're buying this for your 13 or your 12-year-old or your 10-year-old or whatever, then to me it qualifies, because there isn't an age stated and your purpose of buying this is for that age group. So that would be the deciding factor in that case, because it's not spelled out anywhere else. So I think I've covered most of the high points. Please give us questions and help us, because the more questions we get and the more research we do will make it clearer for us, and hopefully we can serve you better. We were talking about eBay this morning. If you buy things from us on eBay, eBay took over all the tax duties from us, more than a year ago. So we have nothing to do with taxes on eBay. So if there's any stuff on there that is tax exempt, that's up to eBay to figure out and act accordingly. We have no say on that. We have no input on that. It's all done for us. On our website, we are not going to pivot and try to line by line. If you've ever been to our website, you've seen the thousands of things on there. We are not going to go line by line exempting things that are exempt and whatnot. When you submit your order, we will look at it. If we feel it exempts, we will refund you your tax. That's the way we're going to have to do it for now. So you'll have to pay it up front, but if it qualifies, we will give it back. We don't really want to collect tax or nothing. It's not fun. It's a lot of pain, as you know. Anybody who's ever done the HST or the GST before that and the PST over the years, you collect it, you remit it, you're like an unpaid employee for the government. So there's no joy in it for the small business. So trust me, whenever we don't have to do tax, we're happy not to do tax, but you're only allowed to do it to a point, and you don't want to step over that line. Anyways, I hope this cleared up some things. Again, if you have questions, send them. We'd be happy to research them. We'll be happy to give you what answers we can. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Have a good day. Okay, don't forget, please subscribe, slap that bell, hit that like button, and join Team Hobby Center.